Hello, Virgo. I really hope you hear this message before they reach out. Sue. Before anything else, take a moment and ground yourself in this energy. If you're here, it's not by accident. This message found you before the call, before the text, before the notification lights up your phone, and that timing matters more than you realize. If this resonates with you, support the channel by liking this reading, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing to Virgo. Your energy here helps these messages reach who needs them most. Now let's begin. Virgo, the cards are very clear right now. Someone has been watching you in silence. This isn't casual curiosity. This isn't boredom. This is someone rehearsing conversations in their head, typing messages and deleting them, checking your energy, wondering if they still have access to you. They are trying to figure out who you are now before they dare to reach out. What's important is this: the version of you they remember no longer exists. The energy shows a turning point happened recently. You pulled back. You stopped explaining. You stopped chasing clarity. You chose peace over answers. And the moment you did that, everything shifted. That silence you created, it echoed loudly in their world. They felt it. They still feel it. The cards drawn here show strong communication, energy building rapidly, messages, late night thoughts, emotional impulses that are getting harder for them to control. This person didn't plan to come back like this. They thought time would dull the connection. Instead, it intensified it. The more distance there was, the more undeniable it became. Virgo, this person knows they mishandled you. They know they underestimated your value. They assumed your patience meant permanence. They assumed your understanding meant you would always be there. And now they are realizing something painful. You didn't disappear to punish them, you disappeared to protect yourself. That realization is shaking them. There's regret here, but also fear. Fear that they missed their chance. Fear that someone else may now have your attention. Fear that when they reach out, they won't recognize the energy that answers back. Because you are calmer now, more grounded, less emotionally accessible to confusion. This is why this message is coming through before they reach out. Virgo, when they do contact you, it may feel sudden, unexpected, emotional, possibly even overwhelming. They may come in with apologies, nostalgia, or urgency. Some of you may hear words you waited a long time to hear. But here's the key message. The cards are insisting you understand. Words alone are not the proof anymore. You are being asked to observe, not absorb, to listen, not lean, to stay centered in who you've become. This person may try to reconnect with the version of you who overgave, who waited, who explained, but that door is no longer open, and they feel that. There is a karmic tone here, a sense that this interaction is meant to test your growth, not to see if they have changed, but to see if you will abandon yourself again. The universe is watching how you respond, because your response determines what comes next. Some of you will realize that hearing from them brings clarity, not closure. Others will recognize that the apology comes too late for the access they once had. And some of you may choose to engage, but from a place of power, boundaries, and emotional sovereignty. Whatever path you choose, Virgo, remember this: you are no longer waiting to be chosen. You are deciding what and who is worthy of you. This message came to you early for a reason. Something is aligning behind the scenes. Conversations are forming, intentions are solidifying. And as this energy continues to unfold, you'll notice signs, synchronicities, and emotional shifts that confirm you're exactly where you're meant to be. And there is still more to be revealed as this situation develops. Virgo, as this energy continues to unfold, the cards shift in a way that demands your full attention. What was once emotional hesitation on their side has turned into urgency. This person is no longer asking themselves if they should reach out. They are asking themselves how fast they need to do it before it's too late. Here's what's shocking. They are not the only one thinking about you. The energy now reveals interference, observation, and competition. Someone around them knows your name. Your presence has been discussed behind closed doors. You were brought up in conversations you were never meant to hear. And when your name was mentioned, it created tension, silence, comparison, discomfort. Because the truth is this: whoever they were entertaining, whoever stood between you and them before, already knows they were never you. That third party energy collapsed the moment your absence became real. It wasn't dramatic, it was quiet, but it was final. And that person knows they lost the moment your energy was pulled away. Virgo, this is where the power shifts. The cards show that when they reach out, it's not just a message, it's a confession disguised as conversation. They are coming back changed, not healed, not perfect, but aware. Aware that they sabotaged something rare. Aware that you were the one who saw them clearly before anyone else did. Aware that they don't get another version of you just because they're ready now. And here's the part that hits hardest. They are afraid you've already moved on, and they're right to be. Even if there's no new person yet, your energy has moved on. You no longer wait in emotional limbo. You no longer romanticize potential. You no longer ignore red flags for chemistry. And they feel that separation, like a door closing slowly but permanently. When they finally reach out, Virgo, the shock won't be the message. The shock will be your response. Calm, measured, unattached, grounded, no anger, no begging, no emotional overflow. And in that moment, they will understand something that will haunt them longer than silence ever did. They didn't lose you when they ghosted you. They lost you when you stopped needing them to choose you. Because Virgo, the ending of this story isn't reconciliation or rejection, it's realization. They will walk away knowing they met someone once who would have loved them deeply and that they were too late to meet that version of you again. And that truth will stay with them far longer than you ever did.